Wayne, it's Sir Lord Walkenstein!
Oh no! Don't worry, if we make it out of this alive, I promise I'll never eat the cookies you had again. Don't worry, I don't think we'll make it out of this alive.
Oh, that's alright then.
What do you think would put him off?
I think he doesn't like quadratics.
Let's
Or
get on with it.
fractions.
Should we just teach that and then you might...
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Everything you know about quadratics and fractions. Oh, the Q-copter's here to help.
Oh.
Quick, I'll read it out.
Okay. What's it say?
It says, right, x over
Yeah.
2x minus 5.
Right.
All of that minus 4 over x minus 1 equals 1. And he wants to find out what x equals. I don't think he likes it. He's going away. He's going away.
Oh,
Keep going.
Okay.
So it could say x equals that, or it could say solve, which, as you know, means find x.
It does. So, how are we going to do this, Wayne?
Well, that minus that makes no sense whatsoever.
So we're not going to keep it like that because that's evil and horrible.
And what you want to do is you want to cancel out these things, and the way we do that, if we have like 1 over x equals 3, how do you get rid of the x, Triv?
You just times both sides by
You
x.
get 1 equals 3x. Well, that's what you do here, it's just more complicated fractions.
Yeah, you just have to do it in...
And you have to do it twice.
Yeah, do it in 2 steps. So first I think we should get rid of the 2x minus 5.
So you're going to times everything on both sides of the equation by 2x minus 5.
3 times the top by 2x minus 5, they cancel.
Yes, they do. But I'll just write it anyway as all of the steps. So you've got
Alright.
2x minus 5, then you've got this one times by the same thing.
Yeah.
Because you can't times just one thing on one side of the equation.
Or on close bracket.
Close bracket. And then you've got 1 times that. Now, what was it you were saying about cancelling,
Well,
Triv?
these ones cancel, which means it just becomes x over 1, which is just x.
That's right. So we can go ahead and do that now.
Yeah.
If you're happy with that, I'm going to rub that out. And that's just going to become
X.
But
at
now
this
we
stage.
also have another fraction.
We don't want that on the bottom either, so we times everything by x minus 1. So again, becomes...
You've got x times this x minus 1. Now it's out of the fraction.
Yeah.
Minus, I'm going to write it all out again first. 4 times 2x minus 5 times x minus 1 all over x minus 1 equals 1 lots of 2x minus 5 times x minus 1. But now there's another cancelling. Close bracket.
Yep, so here, again, we cancel these two. And it's just left with 4 times 2x minus 5. So at this stage, I think I quite like to do some expanding.
You're going to have to, because there's not a lot else you can do at this stage.
So an x times x is x squared, x times minus 1 is minus x. Then we have our other half.
It's minus 4 times 2x, which is minus 8x.
It is.
And again, minus times a minus this time.
Yeah, so it becomes plus 20.
Equals.
And then we have, we'll just ignore the 1 for now.
Yep.
So we have 2x times x, which is 2x squared. Then we have 2x.
Minus 2x.
Minus 2, yeah, sure.
Then minus 5x. Then plus 5. And all of that's times by 1.
Which means you can just ignore that.
Yeah, because when everything's times by 1, it just becomes itself.
Which is what everyone should do.
Now you're going to want to keep your x squareds on the same side, I would have thought, because you want a positive coefficient, it's easier to deal with.
So minus that x squared from both sides.
Yeah, so first to simplify, you've got x squared.
Then we want to simplify our x's on this side. So it's x minus 8x, which becomes minus 9x.
Minus 9x, and you're going to plus that onto this side.
Yep.
So this side at the second is minus 7x.
Yep. And minus, yeah, it
So
is.
it's going to become plus 2x overall. Then you've got 20, and you minus that over that side, it's going to become minus 15 equals 0.
Whew, that was quite a lot of steps there. Now, this is when we actually get to do the factorising bit, or the quadratic formula.
Now, minus 2, minus 3... Minus 3 and 5 work, don't they?
Yeah.
If you factorise x minus 3, x plus 5. Minus 3 and plus 5 make minus 15 when
They
they're
do.
times.
And when you take away 3 from 5, you get 2.
So, your final
X.
answer is x equals 3.
And x equals minus 5. Now to start with, this looked horrific, but you just have to do all the steps you're used to. You don't have to think too much about the intermediate steps we did, where we times everything. You can just think you times that 2x, that bit by 2x minus 5, it disappears there and appears everywhere else.
Don't forget these are revision videos, so they're very quick. If you do have questions,
Of course, you can ask us on our Facebook page or in the comments below. We'll try and make a video for you.
yep, that's right. And if you know us in person, perhaps you go to our school or something like that, you can ask us in person as an extra option if you want to. That kept him at bay really well.
That did. I think that worked.
If we pass this on to M, we could have like some sort of revision series that would keep him at bay.
That sounds like a really good idea.
Oh, yeah.
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 Let's get on that.
Yeah, let's do it.